Good morning, Miss Joyful Julie. No, I'm Joyful Lilies. Oh, how are you? Good morning. Oh, glad to see you here. This is my cup of Joe pop up. We'll have a cup of Joe and chat a bit. So the cafe is opening. I'm waiting for my coffee to brew, and we just have. How are you? Seems like a lovely morning. How are you doing today? Hey, Keisha. Oh my God. Hi, Keisha. How are you, honey? Oh, beautiful. How are you? Good morning. Welcome to the Cup of Joe pop up. Oh my goodness, Keisha. Thank you for coming by, you and Lily's. You okay, Lily's? I'm here in spirit of Julie. She's actually busy today. Yes, she is. I was looking for her today. I was looking for her. I didn't see her. But I'll be right here. I'm gonna go get my coffee. Gotta have that cup of Joe. Be right back. Oh my goodness. So, oh, okay. I know I'm actually still sleepwalking, girl. I didn't even turn it on. Oh, okay. Okay, y'all. Whew. I must have been sleepwalking. I forgot to even flip the switch on the coffee maker. I'm wondering, like, where's the cup of Joe at? Yeah, so what's been going on with the people? How you been doing, Keisha? You been okay? Haven't seen you in a minute. I've been trying to keep things in perspective, keep my sanity. Trying to take it easy, eliminate stresses. I don't do well with stress. She should be here, though, for the chatterbox. I'll see how much energy I have. Yes, okay. I hope you have enough. I mean, do what's best for you. That's what I have to do. Do what's best for me and my sanity so I don't overload myself. So, um, I just, could be at peace, have some peace. Then that way I can better concentrate, on what it is I want to do next. So sometimes it's a struggle when I get up. So I have to give myself affirmations. Get up, girl, get up. Do what you set out to do, and just take your time with it. Sometimes I have to take my time. I just can't jump up and do things anymore because it always be screwed up when I do it that way. So I take my time, do what I need to do, and try to just be calm and eliminate stresses. You know what stresses me out, I get rid of it. I don't like being stressed out. It's not good for me. That's why actually I'm doing this on my phone because my internet tends to act out during times that I'm live. Yes, Keisha, you know me. I had gotten to a downward kind of thing. My manic was acting out, and I had to like put a halt to things. I had to just stop and reevaluate. Like, is this something you want to do? I felt stagnated. And although this is a goal that I set for myself, sometimes I would be wondering, is this really worth it? But I had to regroup, just sit still, and think things through, and say, hey, once you get yourself together, and it's a whole lot easier moving forward. So you got to get rid of all the things that stresses us out. So I had to do that, and I had to reevaluate everything. Sometimes you have to just stop and breathe and let everything continue whilst you meditate and realize what's important. True, yes, Lilies. Yes, and that's what I had to do. I just stopped. I was becoming overwhelmed and with things that was going on, like family and things like that, and worrying about bills, and what I'm saying, and like a whole host of things that's really not that important. But if you are a person that deals with some kind of mental distress, only but God, yes. Yes, Keisha. Yes. And so but God, pray and ask God to direct me, and, get my priorities in order, and just, you know, do that, just, just be humble, and get rid of the stresses. Hi. Hi, beautiful Imelda. How you doing? Thanks for coming through. This is my cup of Joe Papa. I'm waiting waiting to brew my coffee. I forgot to touch to turn it on. I set it up and I forgot to turn it on. So I'm waiting. I have that cup of Joe. And thank you all for coming in. And so I was just, talking about sometimes, I just had to stop. I had to like reevaluate things because I was becoming more and more uninterested and doing this. I became more frustrated with it. I was stagnated, and I just felt stuck. And I don't like ever feeling stuck. I like to be free to do what the things that I want to do. I like to have a free mind to do critical thinking, to figure out things of what I want to do, and to organize. So I was kind of like in a fog zone, and so I stopped. And then after I got myself together, I was like, okay, let's give this another try. I'm doing good, just busy. Hey, my God. You in your garden? Oh, what you got in your garden, girl? Y'all know I love my veggies. Y'all know that. So it's like so I say get ready to put in some time. I put some time aside to do this, to come back and say, wow, okay, so let's go around. Let's knock on some doors and let's meet some new friends. And that's what I did. And I'm so grateful that I did. I'm so grateful that I did. I have let my channel go a few other things, but I know it'll be there for me when I'm ready. Of course. Yes, of course it will. Because, you know, uh, I mean, sometimes we always gonna go back to what we truly want to do. Basically, I love cooking. I can stop cooking. I could be filled with frustrations and all that, but it's what I love to do. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna always go back to cooking. I mean, like, I like doing it. I like to share what I learned because I'm always a student. I'm gonna always be a student all my life. I like learning new things. I like trying new things. I do experiment a lot with food. So, and it's not like I come out on the top all the time either. Uh, okay, I'm doing good. I started my 10 days holiday today. Oh, 10-day holiday. You're off? Or is that a holiday, or you're off work for 10 days? No work for 10 days? Excuse me, I'll be back. Let me go get my cup of joe, y'all. All right, got that cup of joe. Cheers, y'all. Ooh, it's hot. Mm. Um, yeah, Imelda, enjoy today's off. Kylie France thumbs up to the host. Thank you. Oh, so today, but well, that's good because you just went back, right? And then let me see, you had I don't know, you was my annual leave from work. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, all right then. Oh, and you gardening? Okay, you gotta tell me what's in your garden. What's in your garden? You gotta tell me, Imelda. What are you doing? Altar Village Vlogs. Altar. Altar. Welcome anyway. Thank you. Welcome to the Cup of Joe, Papa. Where we have a cup of Joe and we do some chit chat. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. Yes. So I'm on my phone, so it's small, and my internet, I get tired of it, you know, crashing out on me. I live in the middle of a college, so I imagine they crashes the internet in this area for some time, and so I said I have to use my phone. So I don't get interrupted with the roaming or the buffering or all that stuff, whatever. Praying you all have a beautiful day. Thank you, Keisha. You have a blessed day. Oh, I love me some Keisha comedy set. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. Stay safe and stay cool and stay hydrated, because I don't know what the weather's gonna be about today, but it's been pretty hot lately. So take care of yourself. Yeah, take care of yourself, because the weather's acting really defiant, violent, and in some cases. So on my journey to get back to where I was, on my journey to getting back into um, getting back into doing my during my, because first of all, I had started to do a lot of shorts, and we've 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 got we've got rain. Y'all got rain, okay? And I started to, I read somewhere they were saying that the YT they wanted to change, they changed things or something. And then when I seen where the uh, the shorts are just for the shorts, it does not apply to your watch time hours. I'm like, oh my god! So so I said, okay, let's do this. So I just started. I said, well, I gotta do some lives, to catch up with some watch time hours. And cause a lot of times I don't really be having any topics. The topics I'm, the things that I do, the topics that I do are political, and people don't like talking about politics. A lot of people don't even think about politics. So but that would be my topic if I had topics. So I love your cooking skills. I I just love to cook. I've had to cook for a long time. My mother was mentally ill, so it was a lot of pressure on me to take care of my, help take care of my sister and brother. I got one sister, one brother, and I'm the oldest. So I played many parts as a child, as being young and stuff. So cooking was one of them. And then as I got older, I had a lot of kids myself. I born 8 children, and so you got to feed them. So cooking is a part of that. And I wasn't raised on like restaurant foods and everything like that. We didn't eat out a lot. My mother cooked when she was well, she cooked, and so I did the same thing, and that's how I raised my kids. When we went out to eat, that was like a nice little trip, nice little family thing. Hi, Life with Marlene. How are you? I love you too. Miss Marlene, I cut my hair. I told you, you wanted to go do your natural thing. I said, you do that, I'll cut my hair. I've been wanting to cut it for a while anyway. So I couldn't find my clippers. So I did some scissor things, so I have to go to the shop and get it all done. Get it all done off. So yeah, and start all over again. Cause never knew what to do with my hair. I never had the patience to do that. So I always kept my hair cut short, anyways, and I just finally just let it all let it grow out, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. so so I cut it off, and we're gonna start some new stuff. So you did a big chop, yeah. I did a big chop, and I'm gonna get it all off. I'm gonna go once I go to the shop, cause my clippers to shave it all off. I couldn't find them, so I said I'll go to the shop and let them take it on off. Yeah, whew, that's gonna feel so good. I'm telling you. I mean, I don't advise you to do that just to get that good, skin bald head feeling. If you like hair, I don't care. I don't have to have hair. I don't care much for hair. So I do it. I let it grow back out, and then when I get to a certain length, if it's gonna cause me too much trouble. I've been natural since 2006. Yeah, I've been natural since 2000. I think like 2000. Yeah, about 2009. I think about 2009. I cut mine off in January 2006. Okay. Yeah. I do plan to chop mine soon. Oh, Lilies, you gonna chop yours too? Like I don't know. I just like when I was younger, my hair grew really long, and the only thing I could wear is like a ponytail, or you go get the big old curls, and uh, I would be in the beauty shop, like, cause I don't know how to, I never knew how to keep up with that stuff. So I end up in the beauty shop 3 times a week. I'm like this is ridiculous. So and I was always lazy about it. I wouldn't roll my hair up and all that stuff. I just lay down, whatever. Then, oh my God, go to the shop. Go to the shop. So that's just, I don't know. So I cut it off, and ever since then, it's like I cut my hair. Like if it gives me problems, it's going. It's going. Yes, yes, it's been a plan for a while because hair gets matted a lot, and I hate styling. So decided just going to chop it to my shoulder like I could to keep it to look safe. Okay, chop it to my shoulders like I've always had it. All right. My very close friend always feels sad about it. I said if I could, I'll keep a lock safe for you. I know. Oh, it's like a catastrophe when you cut your hair. My best friend, she was my hairdresser, and she always hated to cut my hair. Oh my God, what? I'm like, cut it off. Like you don't have to deal with this madness every day. So I cut it off. Hey, Ben, fisherman. Hi, how are you? Good morning. Welcome to the Colonies Cafe. We're doing our Cup of Joe pop up. You had your Cup of Joe? Okay. Now Marlene, now my hair is bob length. Once flat, I keep it short usually. Okay. That's fine. See, I don't like to have to do nothing but brush it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good with it. Just brush it up, and then I'm done. I can go. You know, I'm good with that. No matter. I was tired with my hair. I chopped it out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I never cared much about hair. There's just too much to do. My parents are that way because I have hair like my grandma, and unfortunately, she lost all of her hair due to cancer. So they get all sentimental. Oh, okay, so they don't like for you to cut your hair. Oh, oh yeah. Blessings to you and your family. Yeah, I get that. I get that. When what I could cut off, I put it in a bag and I save it for my kids. I like to torture them. Right? I keep my hair long with my beard. I keep my hair long with my beard. You keep your hair long and your beard long. Oh, so okay, all right. Get it on, shorty. If you can handle it, all right then. Hey, blessings to you. I cannot do nothing with no hair. I cannot do anything with any hair, y'all. Have y'all had y'all cup of Joe today? If you drink cup of Joe, you're having it. But most of you probably drink a little tea. A touch of tea. I'm having a cup of Joe, y'all. Oh, that's good too. Yes. Yeah, so we all do what we do. You know, I mean, life don't have to really be difficult. I think that Um, I think that life is what you make it. You know, sometimes we can complicate our own life, you know, with bad decisions, you know, accepting things that we shouldn't accept, you know, or doing things we shouldn't do. It's just all in ocean. Too much to do in Germany. It's not easy to find Afro salons, especially in my town. Oh, okay. That do natural hair. Okay. Yeah. No tea or coffee. Just got off work and get ready for bed. Okay. All right. We need you to get your sleep now. You get your sleep on and have some great dreams and sleep peacefully so you could be all good and refreshed and get ready to work. Do it all over again. Once, once by a professional, once by my cousin. Otherwise, I tend to trim myself, but the time because I want a proper cut, I have it cut, have it short. I decided I'll have it professionally done. Okay, so you want it if you're gonna go further than what you would normally do, you want to make sure it's done professionally because you want a nice shortcut style. You know what I'm saying? Let them hook you up, have it like feathered and everything. I get it. That's why I'm going to the barber because I can't find my clippers. So, you know, so they could go ahead, chop it all off, and I just regrow it. Just let it grow. It usually grows pretty fast, but you know, I don't know. I'm older now, so it may not grow as fast as it used to. I thought I was. I really decided. Oh yeah, this was an excuse for me to cut it all off. My hair it's like was like right here, you know, like the baby, what they call it, the bald spot, the soft spot on the baby. Okay, like right up here, my hair like broke off or something. I don't know what happened. Host, left you running. I relaxed about before my life. Okay, go ahead. Thank you, Melda. You know, you got to get ready for your show. Go ahead. Thank you, honey. So I'm thinking like, oh my God, because on my father's side, they have this thing when you get older, the hair starts to you get like bald spot up there, even the women, and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. My hair, so you know that was a really big excuse for me to go ahead. You know, my excuse to my kids and my family to cut all my hair off. Otherwise, they say, "Oh my God, are you going crazy again?" Because usually when I'm in a manic state, there has been times when I just cleaned my hair, cut all my hair off, and they're like, "Okay, she's gone. She's gone. She's off her rock now. She's off her rocker." My sister's friend can do hair, and she said to me, "No, don't chop it." When my sister passed on, I went through a phase of wanting crazy hairstyles. Thank God I wasn't allowed to pursue any of it. Okay, Miss Lilies. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, we go through different changes in our lives, and sometimes some craziness may come out, you know. So that's why you know, I had an excuse to cut my hair, cut it all off. That was, you know, an excuse. Well, you know, I told him, look, I'm getting this bald spot up there, but then it started to grow back. So basically, I was just only supposed to, you know, just trim the hair a little bit. But I said, oh, no, we might as well start all over again. What's the harm? In the wintertime, I can always put a wig on, a hat. I love hats, yo. I love my hats. Caps, hats, yeah. Yes. So, this Cup of Joe hour, Cup of Joe pop up, this is when I sit down, I reflect, and have my cup of Joe and try to prepare for the day. My mom put her foot down, and because I was in education still at the time, I knew I had to follow school rules, which meant no crazy hair. Yeah, okay. All right, no crazy hair. So you had the typical bun, ponytail going to the back. Uh, almost like military school. Going to the back. Bun, well, if it's long, gotta bun it up. No crazy hairstyles. No crazy colors. Be walking around with purple and pink hair at school. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that at all. So, I'm thinking about. I was thinking. I'll be thinking about a lot of things, but not that. Um, I was thinking about doing some homemade takeout. Can't have purple, red, pink hair. Exactly. Oh no, that's a no. So I'm thinking about today. What what kind of meal am I gonna do? So I didn't want to do something big. Didn't want to do something that's gonna be exhaust me. So I said I'm gonna do a homemade takeout, something that you would go to the restaurant to purchase, that I would do at home. That was one of the things I wanted. I was determined about it. Even went to the shops to get the dyes. Oh, I bet you got your butt kicked. you got you got your butt kicked, Lily. You ain't got. Mom says, what? Didn't I tell you? What? So what you do? I hope you ain't run away. That's what y'all do all the time, run away. Mom had to put her foot down and told me no. Yeah, well, you know. So I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna do a homemade takeout. So I was thinking about doing two things. But I think I'm just gonna do that one and try to add a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So that means I will have to go out to the store today, and that's fine. It won't kill me. I'll just be tired. No, I was put into my room. My father returned it, but I was grounded for 2 days for rebelling. You know what? 2 days. That's it. Oh, girl, I would if that was the longest I've been grounded, I'd be doing it over and over again. Okay, 2 days, man. Okay, well you kind of lucked out, Lilies. You kind of lucked out, honey. Cause 2 days, hmm, I can do 2 days standing on top of my head. Yeah, I'd rather just get the whooping, the spanking, get it over with, be done with it. I never like punishments. Be like, go on, come on, just whoop my ass so we can get this over with. So tomorrow I can go outside. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do later. Uh, yeah, we're gonna do some homemade takeout, and I'm thinking, um, hey, Mad Dog, good morning. Good morning, honey. How are you? Welcome to the Colonies Cafe, where we have our cup of Joe pop up. I gotta get another refill. This is pretty good. I'm feeling excited. Yeah, I gotta get some energy because I gotta go out to the store today. I gotta go out to the store, y'all. I hope it don't be so hot. We don't believe in physical punishments, especially because the laws here would be considered as abuse. Yeah, they had those laws here too. Hmm. Yeah, they had those laws here too. Mm. Not everybody abide by those laws, especially if you got some badass kids. I'm okay. Hope your day goes well. Thank you. Yours too. Yeah, I just gotta go out. I gotta pick up a few things. I'm gonna do a homemade takeout today, and cause I don't know. It seems like it's gonna be pretty warm today. So I'm just gonna try to keep it simple. Sometimes you just need a good whooping. Yes, Lily. And sometimes they give a good whooping too. Sometimes some of them have to get it. Sometimes some of them just have to get it. Hey, cousin. Good morning, Alicia. My cousin has joined the chat, y'all. Say hello to my cousin Alicia. Alicia, say hello to the chat. Yeah, Alicia. I don't think, cuz you do coffee. You do cup of Joe. Alicia does. I'm not sure. Yes, yes, yes. So, cuz I'm gonna do a takeout. I'm gonna do a homemade takeout and leave it at that. But I gotta go out. But if you really think about it, even though physical punishments can be effective for some families, but it's counterproductive. I think you're trying to say because there you're telling your kid don't hit. Yeah, well, you can. Kids are smart. Kids know when they're doing something foul. They know when when they're doing something wrong. They know right from wrong. So yeah, that can be counterproductive if the kid is retarded. So, and I'm just saying. I mean, you know you did something wrong, and if you get your butt whooped for being disrespectful, especially to a parent or something, you know, I don't see. But if somebody's messing with you, I think it would send a message not to be a bully, because things can happen. Bullies get whoopings. They act up on purpose. Yes. Yeah, they act up on purpose. Okay, I'm finna do me another refill, y'all. Be right back. All right. On another, on another ride. The cup of joe. Ooh, cheers. Oh, it's hot. Oh, this is so good. I must have my other cousin. I have a cousin. She sent me some of this coffee. Shit, I forgot the name of it, but I haven't seen it here. It's called Seattle's Best. It's pretty good. I like it. So I know they have it in Georgia, unless I would probably get it off Amazon or something. If Amazon have it. Okay, well, the one thing we don't accept hear another parent or adult hitting your child. Oh yeah, that's cause for war. That's war. But back in the day when I was younger, growing up, and in a community, a close community, if another parent seen your child doing something, they can spank them. Then they bring them to the house and say, hey, you have to be doing something really, really foul. But that was a close knit community, and where everybody looked after everybody's kids, because most of the parents worked, and the ones that didn't, they kind of looked out for the kids. That's when the latchkey babies was really popular then, because parents had to work, and the communities would come together, and everybody they look at especially the babies in the community, the kids in the community. See, back then, kids weren't disrespectful to their elders. Guess who was allowed in the past many years ago? Yeah, kids wasn't growing up. We wouldn't dare curse in front of our elder. We wouldn't dare do that, and we have respect for our older siblings. If we had older siblings, so it's totally different these days. The babies these days, they're angry. We got to figure out what they want, you know, all the violence and things like that, all the all the all the stuff that's going on. It's it's sad, but it's reality. It's reality. Yeah. So it's so many things are going on today. You just can't fill your mind up with all of it because it'll take you in a dark space. There's trauma that's been caused because of it, and generational curse. And generational curse. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we all reap what we sow. Karma is something. It's a thing, and it happens. It happens, but we have to break that cycle. We have to get through to them some kind of way, some kind of way. Yeah, we need more things for them to do, to occupy their time constructively, give them opportunities. They need mentors, you know. They need they need us, but they don't want us. They need mentors. They need the older generation, but they don't want us. So that's how it is. So y'all, this is what I do. I'm hearing something extraordinary but predictable. The orange guy, another indictment. Well, they just, oof, they just tearing a hole in his butt. Uh, these days, there's social media technology that's raising kids instead of parents or carers. So they're following what they see. Yeah, social media didn't make it any better. Social media just taking them away, you know, and if not monitored, they can go into some dark spaces, and get programmed into some wild things, conspiracy theories, lies, disinformation, misinformation. It goes on and on. Because we got some terrible, evil people that was born too, that walk this earth. All by design, I imagine. Because we gotta have good and bad, huh? Freedom of choice. Why you gonna be good, you gonna be bad. Uh-huh. So, you know, yeah, social media is a big influence. A big influence, I must say. Okay, so, all right, so, Good Morning America. Oh, the Orange Man. Oh, Jesus. Whew. You got some terrible people out here. Mental health in younger children and teens has skyrocketed. It has. But the thing of it is, it's always been that way. It's always been that way. It's just not being recognized now. But a lot of things that's being recognized now has always been going on. It just wasn't, thought about. Or they didn't want to put the, how can I put it? What are the words? They didn't want to bring it to the forefront. In other words, they didn't, because in those instances, they knew what they was doing, like cutting programs to fund the help that these individuals needed. That's just what they was doing. So they didn't mention that, but it's just not now being mentioned because of the things that's going on, because of mental health, the shootings, and all these disturbing things that's going on. See how they always knew it was always there going on, but not as bad. Yeah, yeah, it's bad now because if you don't treat a symptom, it gets worse. If there's no treatment, it gets worse. Whatever the ailment is, it gets worse. So, you know, now we have it. So what are they gonna do now? What kind of laws are they gonna pass now? Are they gonna fund these things now that it's right in the face? But we'll see about that. We might, as people, have to fight for them. We have to let them know this is unacceptable, and maybe they'll get off. Put some fire up under their butts. Maybe they'll do something. A lot of people also finding out when they're adults and how real and now realizing, oh, this makes so much sense. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Because back then you didn't want to be stigmatized as crazy or insane and things like that. Oh, they'll grow out of it. Oh, this or that. You know. I wonder what's going to happen in terms of allowing children on social media platforms. Well, they already on social media platforms. The thing is regulating the social media companies to limit what these children are allowed to, how far they can go. If the social media companies regulate, uh, which they're probably not, anyways, because it don't bring money. Regulations, they hate corporate companies, all these uh, places, they hate regulations because with regulations, then that means uh, you have to be accountable for what happened. You have to keep things safe. You know, you can't cut corners. You know, and that costs money. I was so lucky as a child because I was growing up when mental health was starting to be discussed. Yeah, well, my mother was mentally ill, so I always was a part of that group. I always knew about it. My mother was mentally ill, severe mental illness, and yeah. So hopefully they start to fund the facilities, mental health facilities, medications. You know, find the FDA to try to come up with better medications that will work. YouTube had interviewed by this has YouTube has intervened by disabling comments on family channels or on channels with kids and such, and so it was safe for them. But that's now changed and gone backwards because they'll start off doing things, and if it doesn't make money for them, they start to ignore things. They stop regulating. They stop monitoring. You know, and it's that's what it is. It's all about money. There were child protection laws being passed, but seems like we've gone backwards. Yeah, because they start ignoring things. You know, I mean, when kids could go places where they shouldn't be, of course, there's an adult helping that, or you got a really smart kid putting in information that they may have in order to assess those places where kids shouldn't be. So they could put more effort into maybe stricter access, putting in regulating as far as making it harder for children to get in there, like uh, facial recognitions and things like that. Like I don't know, but I'm sure it's a way because kids they'll put in anything because there's like not a monitoring system, you know, where you could tell if this person is actually this, you know, because a kid could get a older person's information and put in and get on social media. So you know, it's a hard task, but when they all together just ignore it and say, put their hands up and say, forget it, because we make more money this way anyways. We get more followers this way anyway. So, you know, so it's left, and then really it's left up to the parents to monitor the children. You know, it works at home. It begins at home first. You know, monitor your children. Stay involved in what they're doing. Because children are some sneaky little devils. They be doing stuff, I tell you. Yeah, those channels are lucrative. The money is there, and once you start passing laws, it may be demolishing, demolishing or limiting engagement. The money go does get disturbed. Yeah, it's the parents that have to put the rules in place because society won't do it for you. No, everything starts at home. Manners starts at home. You know, everything starts at home first. Home first. You know, so yeah, you have to monitor your children. You know, you have to be in their life. Like you really have to be in their life like double nowadays. Like you just gotta be all over, all behind the back, all over. all in the business. What you looking at? Let me see. Put child protection restrictions on their phones and things like that. Have passwords and things like that they don't know, only you know, so that they don't go too far. Like you gotta just do it. You want to keep your child safe from harmful material that's on on these social media platforms. You just gotta stay engaged in what they're doing, what they're looking at, what they're listening to. You gotta stay engaged. Of course they're gonna hate you for it, because those inquisitive minds always wants to know. But you just gotta do it. You know, and that's just being a parent. That's just being there for your children. Because there's a lot of mess thrown out there. Whew, take this. Woo, take that. And people tend to will believe lies. They go down these conspiracy theories, holes. This is a rabbit hole. I mean, and I don't know. I'm so glad, and this is why I always try to keep my mental health intact. That I just don't believe everything because you say it out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to like do some research. I'm going to do a double, triple take on it. Like, oh yeah, for real? That's what happened. Oh, okay. Now let me do my own research. I just don't believe that. What, child? If the parents have to put the rules in place because society won't do it, yeah. Yep, yep, yep. That's the whole jig of it, y'all. That's the whole jig of it. We gotta protect our children. You protect your children. Guide them, direct them, position them to use their own mind and know what's right and wrong. And just gotta talk to your kids first of all, too. All right, bye, host. Catch you next time, hopefully. Okay, I do this like every day, most of the time, around this time of the day, because I'm mostly getting up around the time and I have to have my cup of joe and I like to share with you all. Yes. So thank you all for coming in. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button for me. And I think my cup of joe hour is almost up. We got a few more minutes. When I finish this, I'm gonna sound off. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. I just love you people. Thank you for coming and joining me. And I had to use my phone this time because I was not gonna trust that the college babies wouldn't blow the internet up this time. They always do it. Oh, Xfinity need to run some more lines. They really do. So I will begin to start my day. I got to go out there. Man. But I got to do it, y'all. I got to do it. You got to do what you got to do. Even if you don't feel like it, you don't want to, you got to do it. And my Cup of Joe pop-up hour is over. And I'm going to say bye-bye, friends. Smooches. And you all have a blessed day.